Ronaldo. Oh, that's a great ball. Oh, it had to be. Haaland.
Overlap! Chealsea!
He's got the big chance. He's got the big chance. And it's Salah for Liverpool.
Changes, still got a clean sheet and 3 points.
Yeah, it was for me, it was a very professional performance from the team that he put out there. You could see him on the side still wanting more from them. And then he obviously, when you make changes and you can bring on Haaland and Kevin De Bruyne, it just says the strength and depth that they have. But they got the points, and that's all that mattered at the end of the day.
They managed the game, and Pep managed the minutes as well, didn't they?
Yeah, I thought it was a nice touch, actually, that he brought the players on that have had a huge impact on the season. Obviously, De Bruyne, Haaland, Rodri, those types of players, obviously.
Stones came on.
Yeah, you want to be on the pitch when you're there, when you finish the season. So I think they've had a magnificent season. It could get even better with the FA Cup, obviously, and in the Champions League. A
virtual second string, but the theme doesn't change.
Theme doesn't change. No, played particularly well. Nice to see some youngsters playing. Nice to see some of the fringe players playing, because we haven't seen loads of them this season. Peps tend to manage with about 15 or 16 players in the main, I'd say. So that was good. He'll be pleased. He's rested up a few of the big stars, obviously with 2 huge games still to come. So job done. From Chelsea's point of view, very disappointing. They've got all the players fit. Dozens and dozens of them. They can bring on world-class players in virtually any position, yet they still were outplayed today. So, big job for whoever takes over there.
It's extraordinary to think that only 2 years ago Chelsea were beating City in the Champions League final. And now look at them.
Yeah, but you think about it, obviously, you get new owners. Roman leaves, Toboli comes in, get rid of Peter Cech, Marina. You got rid of all the football people that built that football club. I know they won a lot of trophies, a lot of turnover with the managers. But why would you get rid of all those football people? And now it looks like they don't have any football people there. The decisions that they made have been, it's been a mess. It's been reckless. Spending £600 million and finishing in the bottom half is ridiculous, really. But that's an amazing job for the next person, because there's a lot of great players there, a great fan base, and I'm sure. I'm just curious. I was asking the boys, I wonder what place Chelsea will finish next season. I think you're curious to know. Could be top 4 again. You never know.
Yeah, I think they will. I think the most important thing at that club is to get rid of players. You can never ever have a squad of that much quality and have have harmony, have your manager coming in and concentrating on, the starting 11 and what's happening. You're constantly draining all your energy trying to keep 30-odd players happy. I just think the main thing now is to get rid of half a dozen players, focus on a smaller pool, and I think they'll do all right next season.
But Mo, how do you get rid of them?
Well, that's
said than done, isn't it?
It is easier said than done, yeah. There's a few people that will naturally go, whether that be age or not good enough, or coming up to the end of their contract, things like that. They have tried to invest, even though they've spent a lot of money. They've done it in a way in which they're reasonably young players and put them on long contracts. So I think there'll be certain players that obviously are there for the long term, but I think there will be the odd player there should be half a dozen players that it's adios.
The structure that Owen's talking about at Chelsea is the complete opposite at City, isn't it? And that's why, when you look now, they're about to receive their 7th Premier League trophy.
I think it always has been from the beginning. I think even when Roman was there, Chelsea pretty much bought finished articles or players that were thereabouts. Whereas I think with City, when they have bought, it's all players that suited the club in general and players they could work on and make better. They always had something there. They've always, in a way, been fantastic players, but there's always been an improvement area that they've worked on. And I just feel with Chelsea that you've never seen that.
But as far as City are concerned, apart from the first 11 and the treble, what we've seen today, there's so much to be positive around the whole group, isn't there?
Yeah, they play the best football in the league. They've got the most innovative manager in the league, and they're the only team that can actually sell some of their players to direct rivals. You think about Raheem Sterling to Chelsea, Zinchenko and Jesus to Arsenal. In the past, we would have never ever seen teams selling to direct rivals, but I think Pep believes, those players leave and new ones come in and make us better. And you look at Alvarez and Hahn, they've made Manchester City significantly better. So whatever they're doing, whoever's making all those footballers' decisions, he probably deserves a bit of a raise, because they're not getting anything wrong.